afternoon, Pokésports, with another VGC Battle Stadium Series 10 video, bringing the SOLGALEO team yet again onto the Battle Stadium ladder to see if we can go ahead and get our first loss with this team, I guess. We're currently undefeated with this team. Sorry if I spoiled the last episode for you, but watch it anyway. It was a great learning experience, a great time with the team, and we're up against Gyarados. I know Gyarados has seen some usage in Series 10. I personally have just never gone against it. So I don't really know what to expect. I know it learns Waterfall, Power Whip, and Bounce. It has Intimidate, it has Moxie. That's about all I know. I haven't seen Gyarados since like early Series 1. But anyway, if you guys are excited to see SOLGALEO here on the channel, again, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. As we start this first battle. Now, immediately, I know that SOLGALEO can take on the Zacian. So let's just do the SOLGALEO Raikou. I learned that in the last episode that I'm able to just OHKO Raikou with a +2. So, what's it called? Soul Steel Strike? That one. Don't know if we need our speed control this battle. The team is kind of mid-slow. It's kind of about the same speed as our team, if I'm going to be entirely honest. The Entei is nice, though. The Entei does help out with the Rilla, with the Zacian. And maybe to top it all off, I'll finish off with the Finny. Finny doesn't like the Rilla, but at least I'm able to change the terrain away from the Rilla having priority, right? At the very least, I'm able to do that. Oh, that's a nice trainer card. Look how sad he is. You're so sad. I think that's a girl, though. Look how sad she is. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it is a girl. It's like staring down. You only really saw her hair. Okay. I guess this is cool. Hear me out, though. They get a fake out turn. They can't fake out Raikou unless they forget that. So they can only really fake out SOLGALEO. So I'll take the Protect here. I'm gonna try to work on speed control a little bit. Try to slow down the Zacian as much as I can. And hopefully even knock out the Zacian sub if that's what they decide to go for. Incoming fake out. There it is. Onto the SOLGALEO spot. Nice. Predicted first turn. We're outspeeding Zacian. This is a tanky Zacian variant, folks. That is not max 252 speed. And look how little damage the Bulldoze did. I mean, that might have to do with the grassy terrain. I don't actually remember if the grassy terrain... Yuck. Yucky. Like I said, though, I'm just going to Bulldoze again. I'm going to Bulldoze, knock out the Rilla. Because next turn, after I weakness policy, I could just go for Volt Switch, break the sub, and then knock out the Zacian. I don't want to burn my +2 on a sub target, you know? Especially when it could be potential sub and protect. That's just a wasted turn for me, right? If they're tanky, they're probably sub protect. No, they're not. Okay. Hey. If there's a prayer in the world that Bulldoze is enough, I don't think it is enough. I highly doubt it's enough. Just considering how little damage the first Bulldoze did. Okay, Bulldoze isn't meant to do damage, right? It's meant here to break my weakness policy and move on. Here's a Sunsteel Strike. What did the Rilla go for? I don't know, but this is going to take some serious damage. +2 Rilla gonna hate that. Beautiful. Now let's see what Zacian's going to do this turn. Don't have a dark move. Play rough. I don't care. Apparently I do care. Never mind. Yucks. But hey, that's a slow Zacian. My SOLGALEO outsped it. So I just need something that outspeeds my SOLGALEO to come on the field now. Entei. And then I should be able to deal with the Zacian rather quickly. So they have Behemoth Blade, they have Sub, they have Play Rough. They have to have a fighting move, right? So I don't think they have Protect. I think that they have Sub over Protect. Oof. I mean, I think I go for the Landers and protect Entei. Or do I just double down into this Zacian right now? One of my two Pokemon has to knock it out. If I leave this Entei Landorus can't fight. Landorus can't fight my Finny, so I should double down into the Zacian. Landorus, oh my goodness. Thank you. That's great. Thank you so much. You guys want to see a Zacian disappear? Eat a +2 Steel Strike. What? That Protect was wild. They didn't have to do that. Unless they're not max speed with their Landorus either. Their Landorus should easily be able to outspeed every Pokemon I have on the field. Gorgeous. Absolute wonder. Okay. Where do we go from here? I guess it depends on what their last is, right? Entei. I mean, hey. Finny loves both of you. I think we Rock Slide here, and we just Sacred Fire the Lando. Honestly, at this point, Solgaleo has done enough, right? They're gonna go for the Stone Edge. That's just gonna knock us out. Hold on. I didn't expect that to knock us out. Oh, come on. That's why. I didn't expect that to knock on in one hit. And this might knock me out in one hit too. We could still lose. Easily. Oh no, man. That is dumb. That crit made such a big difference. I would have at least been able to get some damage off on this Landorus before I start spamming these Muddy Waters. Man, this is bad. Okay. Well, now we Muddy Water and pray. Please? This is a good battle regardless. Stone Edge, he hits every Stone Edge. I miss every Stone Edge, he crits every Stone Edge. Followed by Sludge Bomb, GG. We're holding on. I need double crit Muddy Water accuracy drops. Let's get it. That's good damage. Accuracy drops on both. 1, 2. No 2. But they could still miss their attacks. He's going for Stone Edges and stuff, so he can miss his attacks. So now what we need is a double miss from our opponent here, and a double hit from us, and we win. I'm protecting just for Lefty's HP. They're still going for Stone Edge. I was actually worried they had E-Speed or something, but it looks like they just have Stone Edge. Because if they had E-Speed, then I'd be extra sad about it, but oh well. Okay. Now we need the double miss, folks. Can we get it? We've earned it. Never mind, we lost. GG. Dang, man. That one crit they got. That one crit they got made such a big difference. Yeah, it honestly made the biggest difference because then I would have been single targeting the Entei with the Muddy Waters, which would have done significantly more damage. And on top of that, I would have done damage to... Oh, well, first of all, I would have had an Entei, and that was a Speed Town Entei, by the way, because I'm max Speed Jolly. I would have had an Entei, unless it was Scarred. Regardless, I would have had an Entei next to me, doing damage, would have dealt damage to the Landorus, thus making it go down to the first Muddy Water. And then versus their Entei, I would have had my own Stone Edge. I would have had Muddy Water, single targeted. Ah, come on. Crits are gross. Delete them. Speaking of things that are gross, we had a Groudon Sun team with double fire types and ground types. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. What do we do against Groudon? Entei is our best bet. I'm gonna leave Solgaleo behind. Like, what does Solgaleo do right now? I mean, it deals with the what's it called? Comfy really well. I'm gonna definitely bring Wind so I can set up Tailwind and try to be faster than them. I think Landorus And Raikou, maybe. Oof, this is so rough. Landers helps for Torkoal, doesn't help at all against Charizard. That's why I think Solgaleo is still necessary, even though I don't want to bring it. It might still be good for late game. So I'm able to outspeed the majority of their team and able to go for Rock Slide and stuff. Then Raikou, the same reason. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're still bringing Raikou. We're still bringing Solgaleo, but it's not going to be easy. Charizard lead. Okay, are they self-setting Sun? It's very possible. But hey, I don't actually mind seeing Charizard here. Because Entei just doesn't care about Charizard. Because I could do this. And I will do that. And I will just immediately Tailwind. We're not going to overthink turn 1. Yep, no switches yet. We do get our Tailwind off first. What are they doing? They're also Tailwinding. I think Entei is also base 100, so this is a speed tie here with Charizard. Nope, they're gonna hit a Hurricane in the sun. In like blind Hurricane into my Entei. Great. Okay. Please connect. Good. I would have been so mad if they would have hit a blind Hurricane. We can't hit a blind Stone Edge. Okay, we eliminated a Charizard. That's something. What do they go in with now? Their Whim did the Whim thing, right? So I don't think I actually have to... They go into... We demolish Groudon with Sacred Fire, though. In the sun. What the heck? What is their endgame here? Yeah, I'm just double into this Groudon. I don't have to worry about Whim anymore. Whim is not a Pokemon in the game. I mean, I guess I can't burn it, but... My goal was to kill it. Not to burn it. That is such a weird tech. Okay. That's good damage. They don't have Cherub next to him. Close enough. Honestly, that's close enough. I can worry about it next turn. Who's dodging? Whim dodges. Okay, that's fine. We lose our Entei, but Entei honestly did as much damage to Groudon as it could. That's as much damage as I could expect from the Entei. I'm going to go into my Solgaleo now. Entei dies to one more Moonblast, so... Feeling nice and pretty. And here I just Sunsteel Strike onto Whim. I'm feeling like I'm in the driver's seat still. They didn't bring anything to stop my Tailwind. They're gonna withdraw Whim. That's not who I'm worried about. Into Kind-Hearted. Shit. Ooh, no, I misplayed. I misplayed, because now he's gonna live the Moonblast. Ugh. I should have just doubled anyway. Come on. Ooh, not enough. Yes, not enough. Okay, now you got a Whim and a Cherub. How are you going to win the game versus Solgaleo? Come on. Let's see this damage. Wait, their Flower Gift never activated. Why? Oh, yeah, it did. I just didn't see it happen. Big damage. Not enough to knock out, but hey, big damage is damage. I don't know. I think their mistake was... I love Whimsicott the Furious. Their mistake this battle was just not finding a way to stop my own Tailwind. Because my own Tailwind still did make a big difference in this battle. Now, this should be a pretty straightforward turn. Battle was canceled. Okay, honestly, I needed that after the first battle. The first battle was a little rough. At least we got a nice and quick second battle in to get my confidence back up. Get the team's confidence back up. Now, let's go in for this third battle. Let's hopefully have a great third battle and see what the record is at the end of this video. Okay, João. You guys don't know that's how you say John in Portuguese is João, which is what his name is. That's a scary team. It's kind of like straightforward though. It's not too out of the ordinary. We know exactly what Hitmontop does. We know exactly what everything else on the team does. So nothing too strange. I think the Raikou Solgaleo plan is still very good against that team. So let's not change it up too much. Entei is also super nice. And maybe Lando? Yeah, Lando could help. If I'm able to like put him in a situation to where should we just Tailwind? Have our Tailwind option in the back. Maybe that's more better. More better. Yeah, let's do Tailwind option in the back. I changed my mind immediately after like my reasoning the first game where I was like, oh no, whatever leads with Zacian. And then I realized the reason why people don't lead with Zacian is because they see I usually have an Incineroar on the team. You see how that makes sense? Why would they lead with Zacian when I have an Incineroar on the team? So maybe we could pull a W here. We've faced plenty of Zacians with this team before, and thankfully, Solgaleo doesn't care a lot about Zacians. The two good Pokemon to face with Solgaleo is Zacian and Xerneas. If you see a Calyrex Shadow or Groudon, you gotta start to think a little harder about your plays. You know what? He also has a really cool trading card. I was gonna say mine is better, but his is kind of cool. It's like no one else does something like that. Urshifu lead. Water Shifu? Yeah, Water Shifu plus the Rilla. The Rillaboom. Rillaboom bus. Okay. I don't think I have to protect, but I'm still gonna go for Bulldoze. I'm gonna Sunsteel Strike on the Rilla. We'll try this. The reason why I'm not protecting is because, okay, we're learning that he's not Scarfed, which is actually very good information to have. It means we outspeed him next turn. The reason why I'm not protecting is because I was expecting a Fake Out, but looks like Rillaboom's not doing that. So this is gonna be a big Max Steel Strike off onto the Rilla. Goodbye, Rillaboom. Have a nice time. Interesting, not faking out turn 1. Okay. Honestly, that's a good start. That's a good start to a battle. They're going to go for the Surging Strikes. We can live this with both of our Mons, especially if he's like... I mean, it could be banded, but that does not look banded to me. Solgaleo, I should have been counting. I'm never counting. I think it can live one more round of those, especially after like this recovery from the grassy terrain. Urshifu potentially got a Sash back. Okay. What else you got? Show me everything else in your team. Go. Right now. Now, immediately I'm worried about Sash, though. From the Urshifu. Because I can outspeed with my... Gross. Okay, if that thing has Electro Ball and is Scarfed, I'm in serious trouble. So you know what? I'm gonna Volt Switch on this Urshifu, and I'm gonna use my big brain. Oh, I didn't bring... Ah, that's right. I didn't bring... Yeah, I didn't bring the Pokemon that I wanted to bring. Solgaleo might be going down this turn. Ugh, this is gonna be a rough turn. I wanted to bring Landers for this reason. Okay, thankfully it wasn't Electro Ball. It still knocks me out, though. Dang it. Alright. What can you do? Really good Volt Switch. Hopefully. I'm gonna go into my Whimsicott because I feel like that's gonna be a Surging Strikes, and I don't want to go into Entei there. And Whim should be able to get a Tailwind off this turn. If I even need to. Yeah, Surging Strikes, okay. It's gonna hurt, but we're gonna hang in there. Okay, what's our next game? I think the swap back into Raikou is best. Save the Entei for the Zacian. And then Tailwind this. Do we have to Tailwind? I think so. I'm thinking about Tailwind Snarling. Lower the Regieleki output. No, why bother, right? Just take out the Urshifu while we can. Yeah, let's Volt Switch again on Urshifu. Who could protect here, right? Yeah, unfortunately. But hey, if Regieleki doesn't really take out anything, nothing gets accomplished this turn. T-Bolts. Onto the whip! We hang on at 4. That's big deal, because now we don't have to, now we can at least attack Regieleki with a Moonblast last turn. Which is something. Or I could do this and Encore Urshion to protect. I just KO it, right? What's the point? Just KO it. I'm gonna Moonblast Urshi spot, and I'm also going to Thunderbolt the Urshi spot. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Urshi can't protect, and one of them is gonna KO. Oh, okay. Another reason why I did that. Aqua Jet. Very smart play by my opponent. I should have protected. I got a little cocky there. I don't know why, I just completely forgot Urshifu had priority. But anyway, I think we're still okay. We should eat this Thunderbolt up. See, I don't know if they're scarfed. They're definitely not looking spexed. Could still be sashed, like no one knows. I still don't know. Into Entei I go. And they're probably having Zacian in the back here. Hitmon up. They can't fake me out. So I'm like very safe right now. I didn't expect Hitmontop. I thought, okay. I could not be more happy about this. It's not a Zacian. That's all I cared about. I'm just gonna go for Stomping. Does Stomping get reduced by grassy terrain? I don't think so. I'm just gonna go for Stomping Tantrum. And then I will go for a Thunderbolt onto Hitmontop. Super straightforward turn. I do still have Tailwind for a couple more turns as well. Wide Guard. What do I have? There's spread moves. I don't know, man. Whatever. The only thing that Hitmontop did was show me that I don't need to target it. Like, oh, that's all you got? Okay, so it definitely looks like grassy terrain doesn't reduce the damage. As they go for a T-Bolt here. On to end! Hey! Oh, come on. Alright. Not great. But I do believe Reiku has what it takes to win the game. So I'm not too salty about it. That was a lot of damage, though. Okay, I think what I should do here is just protect for now until I'm able to get rid of the Alecki. Once I'm able to get rid of the Alecki, that's when I'll feel a little bit more confident here. Should I just Bulldoze? It'll help deal with the speed, too. I'll Bulldoze here. Lucky protects. Yep, that's why I also protected. They're trying to stall my last turn of Tailwind. Soccer Punch. Whoa. Okay. So they have Sucker Punch. Do they not have a close combat here? They would have Fake Out, Feint, Sucker Punch, Wide Guard. Weird, man. I guess just for... What's that Pokemon's name? Calyrex. It's the only thing I can think of. Tailwind Peters. Unfortunately, wasn't able to lower the Regieleki's speed. I gotta go for the double protect here, just because the Regieleki is gonna finish off my Entei. I think honestly, like, a Thunderbolt's still enough to KO the Alecki. Like, will Bulldoze be enough? Bulldoze is super effective, which means it gets multiplied by 2. But I don't have a lot of attack stat. I mean, if I really wanted to get, like, super duper about this, I could go ahead and check my attack stat. Which is 81 versus 136. Okay. I'm gonna try to double, because I don't have E-Speed, and I'm gonna swap to T-Bolt on Alecki and hope that's enough to take out the Alecki. Don't get the double. It was my best play. I stopped the Sucker Punch, though. And they T-Bolt who? Reiku. Hold on. My Entei is here for another turn. It is enough. Nice. Now it's just Sucker Punch Hitmontop versus my 2 Mons. They can only target 1. I could target 2. I'll swap the Sacred Fire just because it doesn't matter. And then I will Thunderbolt the Hitmontop. and hopefully the game will end. I don't think it will. I think it's going to take a couple more turns because they're just going to keep sucker punching my Entei. Sad. I could have kept protecting, to be honest, but it's fine. I don't want this game to last forever. If they had close combat, they could have probably won this. Because it looks like they're AV. No, they're not AV. They're just really tanky. Just going to keep Thunderbolting. I actually can't avoid these sucker punches anymore. They didn't sucker punch. Wait, do they have close combat? They just didn't show me the whole time? Oh, thankfully, it's not enough. Oh, but is a sucker punch enough? Is the sucker punch enough? Don't be enough. Hang in there. No! No! Crit me! How could you crit me? I didn't deserve it. Crits suck. Why do crits exist? Why do crits exist? Unfortunately, we lost 2 battles in this episode to crits! Guys, like this video if you want to delete crits from the game. Let me get you guys a rental field. Man, not the best performance today. We're still 4-2 with this team in total. So they're still doing some good things. Make sure to grab this rental code while it's out, because remember, it's out for a limited time only. I mean, the team is trying its best, but these salty crits are still taking us down. All we had to do was just keep protecting with Entei. If we kept protecting with Entei, then we would have just avoided that crit entirely, because we would have had enough health to take those sucker punches in the end, even with a crit. So in the end of the day, it is my mistake. The Entei was never doing anything good. We knew that the sucker punches were going to keep coming on the Entei spot, but I also thought that my opponent was going to want to change that, right? If you're gonna sucker punch me and I'm gonna keep protecting, I'm gonna sucker punch the other thing at a certain point. You know, it's like, why am I wasting my time hitting this one? But yeah, in the end of the day, we did get crit, which sucks, but I could have also played better. And that's why Pokemon's a fun game, right? There's always something you can improve on. Anyway, if you want to improve, then make sure to check me out again tomorrow for another episode of Pokésports where we use this team again on the ladder. Anyway, I'm Kevin the Pokésports. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, being my friend. You guys are the best, and I hope you have a great day. Peace out.